Alicia. So my understanding is that you've experienced this before.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about it, or like when you were diagnosed?
So I had my son in January of 2016, and I was clinically diagnosed in April of 2016. Yeah.
Okay. What was it like? Like, what were the symptoms and how?
So, like, initially, I just was really stressed out. Everything was like super, I just couldn't find interest in anything. Like, my baby was kind of like the only thing I found interest in, to be honest with you. Other than that, everything around me was just very, I just had a very negative perspective and outlook on everything. But I personally think I thought something was wrong maybe about that 4th month, so April, when I got diagnosed. That's when I realized something was wrong, because I began to have really negative thoughts, suicidal thoughts. That was like the last straw for me. But prior to that, I don't know, I just like had this feeling that everyone was against me. Like, just like everybody was super being mean to me. I was very sensitive about a lot of things, and so I was like, maybe something's wrong, because I'm not a sensitive person at all.
Yeah. How long did you suffer from this disorder for?
So I was diagnosed in April 2016, and then I continued therapy and medications until June of 2017. So for about a year. The therapy was good. The medications, it took some time for the medications, because I kind of felt like I was like on an up and down kind of thing. Like, one day I'd be fine, the next day I just was not in a good place. So I think it honestly probably took them about 3 to 4 months just to get me medications that actually stabilized me mentally. But when they did, everything was okay. And then, I kind of decided, like, maybe May, that, I just didn't want to do the medications anymore. I didn't want to have that dependency. And so my psychiatrist, who helps me with the medications, she weaned me off. And by June, I was completely off of medication. So about maybe a year and a few months, I totally went through this whole thing. So
Good for you, though. Okay.
Thank you.
Do you have any tips for future mothers?
If you feel depressed, it's hard to say that you feel depressed, because if you've never experienced depression, you're not gonna know. You're just gonna think you're in a funk. But my tip would be, after you have a baby, make sure that you definitely give yourself time to just enjoy yourself. I mean, that sounds crazy because you just had a baby, right? But if you begin to feel that something's not right, or me personally, I feel like after you have a baby, that should be one of the most happiest moments of your life. If you don't feel that, then just make sure that you have a good support system around you, and make sure you're open to communicating with them about how you're feeling. It's so important to not be isolated during these times, because those around you, like, they're gonna notice that change in you. And I had a really strong support system, thankfully, but to be isolated during a time like that, I couldn't have imagined it. So I would say, just be honest with yourself. Speak up, and try your best to still take care of you and everything.
That's awesome. Thank you, Alicia, for your insight, and thank you for watching.